Volume 62, Adventure on Fishman Island. So this cover is very colorful. There's a lot going on. But I will admit I read this volume over a couple of days instead of in one sitting. So we'll see how much I remember. But the crew is heading down to Fishman Island, and they're under the sea, and they're surprised that it's so light down there. And we run into a familiar face, a little sea cow. And he's the one that worked for the Arlong Pirates, so there's a lot of references to the Arlong adventure. So they're going down. Nami starts explaining the currents and how they work. And I think it's cool that Oda does so much research for his writing, and then you can tell he really wants to share it because he has somebody explain what's going on, like Frankie or Nami. But it's starting to get chilly because they're going down deeper, so they start wearing coats, and they're all learning, or pretending to. And so they start getting attacked by some sea monsters, and then they run into the biggest, the Kraken. And from Pirates of the Caribbean, we know this is not good. The trouble is we're in the middle of the ocean. No, the trouble is the size. Luffy's not too concerned. So they fight it. They go down deeper. So now we're down with the creepy kind of fish. It's much darker. And, oh, I thought this was cool. Oda pointed out that the end of the last arc, the cover was the same as the first volume because it's like a new beginning. So I thought that was cool. Anyway, so the crazy, I don't know if he's a shark guy. They trap him in this barrel because he's causing problems. And they're heading down. They run into an anglerfish. Very scary. And they're just trying to figure out how to get to Fishman Island. We're doomed. Then they're saved by this guy. I'm not quite sure about him. It's a sea spirit. Apparently the fish belongs to him. So he tells him to be good. And then the Kraken comes back. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji. They're, the three of them, they went into like personalized bubbles so that they could go out and fight. But two of them popped, so they all ended up in one. They're trying to defend the ship. Then an undersea volcano erupts. So this just gets worse and worse. They're trying to get down. Usopp shows his new plant skills. And they're on this precipice, and then they fall down. Good job, Usopp. Then they run into these guys. Some kind of gang. The Fishman Pirates. And they get hit. They're falling down. Everybody's drowning because a bunch of them have devil fruit. 4 of us are devil fruit users. So it's not looking good. Then they get saved by these little mermaids. He's awake, Goofy, you're alive. And it's their friend Cammy. She's taking care of them. And they're trying to figure out what's going on, who's who. Their names are the numbers in Japanese, which is cute. And Sanji's having a great time. Looks like we have another kind of Arlong guy coming. Sanji's so excited. But Luffy, he just wants to go see Jinbei. So he's trying to find him. But apparently he's not there right now. This is the Fishman Kingdom. These are the 3 princes of the kingdom. They're really popular. And Luffy kind of shows some of his powers. Oh, we find out, who is this lady? Is she the princess? Or she just owns the cafe? Anyway, this mermaid, she has prophecies and they always come true. And she didn't mean to do it, but she saw that the Straw Hat Pirates will bring ruin to Fishman Island. So now everyone's worried. Also, I thought this was interesting. Noah, the Fishman District. It looks like Noah's Ark, but this is where all the bad guys live. So they go off. Nami's doing some shopping, and turns out it's owned by the Starfish friend, so they get everything for free. They meet Neptune, the king. He requests to see them because they saved the princess's shark. And so he gives them a tour. He has a little pet whale, kind of looks like Laboon. That's his name. And great, we have to deal with another crazy person. Then they find out everybody's wanted as well. So they think they're tricking them, trying to enter Fishman Island, and then they're gonna hurt everybody. And oh, I forgot to tell you, one of your friends is already here. He started drinking. I told him the banquets are more fun with more people, but he started anyway. That's Zorro. It's definitely Zorro. I believe his name is Zori. It's Zorro. So they make it to the castle. Again, this is one of those times where I just wonder how long it took Oda to draw this. So much detail. But Luffy goes off to find food, and he actually accidentally runs into the princess. She lives all by herself because people are trying to attack her, and so she has to stay safe. But Luffy's like, let's go for a walk. Let's get out of here. And everybody's getting attacked. Everyone's in war mode. And turns out Zoro is captured, but once the fighting starts, I heard you guys having fun, so I broke out. I guess this is the last one I took, but we'll find out what happens. They have the king captured for now, but there's a threat coming of those Arlong pirates, or they're not Arlong, they're just bad guys. So we'll see what Luffy does, and if he has a little adventure with the princess.